Well, I'm excited to be here today just to get to talk about my experience of setting up a nonprofit. Actually, I didn't set it up. Lorenzo Brown set it up for me. I'm James Justice with Alliance Marketplace Leaders, and I almost didn't do my nonprofit organization. I have a very successful corporate organization, but I knew that there were needs out there that I could meet uh, in the marketplace, and I needed a nonprofit to do that. But I was scared to even go that route because so many of people that I knew that had set up nonprofits, it had taken them a lot of time. It had been stressful, overwhelming. They had hired a number of people to help with this. It was very expensive, and they ended up doing a lot of work themselves and just scared me. But luckily, I had met someone who had used Lorenzo, and they had had a great experience with it. So I contacted Lorenzo, and he offered his services to do it for me. He's very busy, but he was gracious and said, I will get this set up for you. And I have a level of expertise. I've done this several times. And I must say that it went so well with me. I never felt the stress. Lorenzo handled everything. Couple of things I had to authorize and sign, but other than that, it was a great experience. It was very efficient. It did not take nearly the time that my other friends that set up nonprofits through attorneys and other accountants, that sort of thing. It was affordable. I didn't have the expense. It was a fourth of the cost. It was just a wonderful all-around experience working with Lorenzo, and I would highly recommend anyone that wants to set up a nonprofit and wants to have fun doing it, wants the stress taken off of them, wants it affordable, efficient, and in a timely manner. I would call Lorenzo Brown immediately, and I very rarely will give a testimony to anything. I have to really strongly know the results that a person is going to be if I endorse anything. And I am 100% satisfied with everything having to do with setting up a nonprofit because Lorenzo Brown was my advocate that took it all. He took all the burden and he did it. And not only did he do it right, but we're having a blast 3 years later with our nonprofit. Thank you, Lorenzo.